Hello and welcome, Brett here with ClickMill.co. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the concept of topical SEO. And this is relatively recent in terms of the evolution of SEO strategy. And I'm sure things will continue to change as the rate at which AI comes out picks up. But right now, about as advanced as you can get is to include and incorporate a topical strategy into your digital marketing plan for your website. Now, what is a topical strategy? Well, let's start with what a topical strategy is not. So in the past, what you would usually do, and what we did with ClickMill, was we just started looking up whatever had the highest search volume, whatever keywords, we just started writing articles on those, highest search volume, lowest keyword difficulty, and you just start putting out articles on whatever you think you can rank for and get the traffic. Now, that worked for a while until there are so many competitors in the marketplace that Google begins to say, well, okay, lots of people have just a mishmash of random articles, roughly related to the same subject, but how can we do better? How can we give our users, I'm speaking as Google, how do we give our users content that doesn't just answer the one question, but can answer any question that they have on a given subject? And this begins Google's attempt to understand the intent behind the keyword and what a topic looks like. And the way we define what this topic looks like is by creating what is called a topographical map. And that is a geologic term for like a topography map, where you're looking at how high the mountain is, and it's got the little number on there, and you can see the ridges that go down on the map. It's the same kind of idea with this type of map for keywords. And so what we do is we go in and we start looking at all of the sources for keywords, and we start figuring out how they're interrelated from Google's perspective. And this is important. If you want your articles and you want your content to rank on Google or on YouTube, YouTube or Google is the client. You have to please that search engine or that platform, and you have to optimize things for how it thinks and what it wants to see. So that is the basic idea of a topical SEO. Is you're not just going to create individual articles that are on whatever subjects, probably somewhat related. You're going to go in and you're going to systematically break down, how does Google understand, or whatever search engine you're working with, how does it understand that topic? And then you're going to go and you're going to break down every single keyword. Sometimes there's 1,000. You're going to break down every single keyword within that topic or group of topics. And then you're going to write the best content on the internet for every single keyword. And then you will have created a topological tapestry, I guess. I'm just making words up now. You will have created the most complete topical group of articles or content or videos on that subject. And when these search engines look at your website, they don't see the pages, they see the interconnections. Maybe I'll use my fingers here. If each one of my fingers is a page on your site, and every page targets another keyword, and this is all the 10 questions anybody could ever ask on this subject, Google sees how they're all interlinked. And it goes, they're not addressing one question, they're addressing all of the questions. And then they're going to say, we trust that site. We're going to give topical authority to that site. And up to this point, I don't even think there are any topical authority tools. I don't think there's any tools that measure the site's topical authority. We do have domain authority tools, and that's a little different. We'll get to that later. But topical authority is a very powerful type of authority to have on the internet, because Google says, I trust our users, which are people browsing Google, not your users, Google's. And Google's saying, I trust our users to go to that site, because no matter what page they end up on, it's going to be the best quality on the internet, and they're going to get their question answered. And that's what Google wants to send people to, because those users are Google's clients. And if Google sends them to low quality sites, they're not going to have people coming back to Google. So a topical map is a list of keywords that fully encapsulates an entire topic as Google sees it. And then you create the content that people want with the strategies we have been discussing, making sure the right type of keyword goes to the right page. We're going to look more at how to structure a site with this in mind. And this is a topical keyword search engine optimization. So in the next video, we're going to get into looking how would you create a topical map for your industry or your business. And we're going to get into some ideas and some different strategies you can use. So with that, I'll see you in the next video. We're going to get further into topical SEO. God bless.